Okay, so my hair looks like booty cheeks, but we're gonna get started and we're gonna also record because when I record, it's easier to function because I enjoy recording. And so, yes. So today, I kind of want to dye my hair because it's time for my roots because they're growing in. So it's gonna go back to Sizzling Copper, H7, L'Oreal. And so my room kind of became messy. I have trash here in my bed. I'm gonna wash my bed sheets, and I'm also gonna wash this right now. So I'm gonna put this to wash. I'm gonna divide this. You guys want to see my view right now from my window? Look, it's the peacock. So it's 2026. My life is currently like depression. I don't know how to drive, so I can't get a job, and I don't go to school anymore. So I'm wondering what to do. I'm contemplating if I should go back to school, but I don't want to go back to school because I have to drive. But also it's like I don't know what to do, and I don't want to waste my time, and I'm just like, my life's a mess. I literally, last time I went to the emergency room because turns out I have gallstones, and they were telling me that well, actually they didn't tell me anything. I went to the emergency room and trying to remember. I got examined, I was there for an hour, I got blood work, ultrasound, but then suddenly their computer shut down, so then I went home like at 8 something, like at 8. Got home like at 8, and I came empty-handed because we were just there waiting, and it was so cold, and me and mom were tired. So we finally came home. My mom made an appointment for me for tomorrow to go to the doctors, and I went to the doctors, and then I talked to this doctor. It's not just my doctor because they kept switching it. So I talked to the doctor, and then she was like, I think you have gallstones, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that's happening to me. But okay. And then she was like, you might need surgery. I'm like, most likely I will need surgery, she said. And I was like, and she was like, you want to try eating healthy for like a bit, and then we can see where to go from there. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then yeah, but I was done because I was having pain for like a while on my chest. So I feel like pressure in my chest and like stabbings kind of. And I'm like, I've been eating better for like a week and a few days, and now I'm just like, oh shit, I can't be healthy. Like, you know, sometimes I want to eat. Sometimes I want to go eat like freaking Chinese food, and I'm scared to eat Chinese food. I was really scared to sleep for like a few days, so I wasn't sleeping well because I was scared. And literally yesterday, I had a little bit of a panic attack last night because I suddenly woke up and was like, and I was like, oh shit, and cried a little bit, just a little bit. And yeah, and so I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? But at the same time, I want negativity, and I'm trying to be positive, and I'm doing YouTube just for fun. And Loki, I do get embarrassed sometimes when I post videos. The first videos I posted were just for practice because I didn't really have any videos to really put up there. I kind of recorded random footage at the time, and it was like all over the place. I didn't know what to do with it, but I wanted to practice, and I just wanted to put something out there just to start. And so I was like, let me put these videos even though they're crap. And so right now I just uploaded one about my room, and so I uploaded a video about my room already right now, and it's already weeks later. Again, it's weeks later, just like my other video when I said I uploaded a video yesterday. But right now I uploaded a video today, and this one I'm actually gonna upload because I'm like, what am I doing in my life? I'm eating healthy right now. I'm working out at least 30 minutes a day, and I wanted to try this new Pilates thing, so I think I might try that soon. But because I'm depressed, I'm just like all over the place, and I don't even want to exist. But I promise I would never do that, so I'm gonna be existing for now. And so I need to start learning how to drive so I can get a job, and like that's my goal for this year. Obviously, I'm so scared of driving. I'm scared of loud noise, and I have bad eyesight, so I wear glasses. But like, right now I'm not wearing my glasses, but I'm scared. And like, it's fine driving around here at the ranch, but it's like when I go into society, I'm just like, I'm like, something's happening to me. Oh my god, if I don't die from my gallbladder, I would die from this. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm grateful for my life, anything. Because to be honest, like, my mom gets mad at me, but at least I'm in a good place, and so I'm grateful to have everything I have, and like be chilling for now, chilling for now at the house. But I need to get my life together and like try even harder to suppress my mental state and my body, because my body feels like it can't move sometimes, and I'm just like, yeah, but my body needs help. I literally try my hardest, and sometimes it feels like I can't move. You know, when you have depression, it's just like that thing. If you know, you know, but like it's like really hard. Sometimes I can do things, but honestly I can't really. So my doctor was supposed to tell me about getting therapy again. I was like, I shouldn't have stopped the depression pills. Looking, I only tried it for 2 days and stopped, and I was like, girl, you shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. Anyways, I should try something new and try something out with the doctor to get my life started again. Hopefully it works. Okay, but now I have to do this. So on my agenda, I have washing my clothes, washing my bed sheets, and doing my hair, working out for the day, cutting my nails, doing my face, because I literally haven't done my face in a long while. I also have a mustache, I have eyebrow hairs, and yeah. Also, I need to shave my legs. When I don't shave my legs, it literally is when I'm so depressed. Like, if you see me not shaving my legs, that means I'm not in a good place. I need to shave my legs too. And I'll take a bath. Mom's telling us to wash the shower. It's not my turn, it's my sister's turn. So I'm gonna wait for her to wash the shower and maybe take a bath, or maybe I'll wash the shower again tomorrow, just like the bathtub, and then get in the bath. But yeah, I need to get my life together. If you're also depressed, good luck to you, because it's a hard life. It's a hard life. And doing things is just so hard. But yeah, so this is my outfit. This is my mom's clothes because I was like, I don't want to wear any jeans or anything, and this is comfy but it's too hot at the same time. So yes, so let me just get started on washing and I'll come back to yapping. Honestly, I do have trouble yapping since I haven't been socializing with anyone really, and just my family, and sometimes I don't even see them, and I'm like by my lonesome like all the time. Well, most of the time. So I haven't been like talking, and I usually talk in my head, and sometimes when I talk with words like I mess up. So I'm gonna try and speak even more when I'm doing my videos because I can't even speak at this point. I'm literally losing my English and I already lost most of my Spanish. So yeah, and so let me talk about my life throughout these tasks I will be doing. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I think for now, since I don't want to do anything or get up, you know, like I think I might cut my nails. So the music, I don't know if you can hear the music, but I'm playing outside, so I think I'm gonna close the window, but it kind of stinks in here a little bit because of the clothes. But we have to sacrifice because also it's making me nauseous. Let me close it. Okay, just close. So since look at my nails are a good height and they're not really breaking that much. To paint this, it would be really cute if I did like a design, but I don't really know how to do my nails. I'm not the person who does my nails because I just can't wait for that long. But yeah. But I'm kind of like a cat, and I don't really like cutting my nails because I'm just like, oh, it hurts, you know, because I feel like break my whole finger. And I'm like, oh shit. But then there's one time when I was like sitting down, and I went like this, and my nail folded like this one folded like, if it was this one, and it folded like inwards, and I was like, ah. I'll stay hydrated for my gallstones. Okay, so let me just cut this. Oh, I can't multitask, so I can't do two things at the same time. I would talk to you, but I don't know what I like to say. But then things come to my head out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I should have just said that into the camera. So. But honestly, I don't have much storage on my phone, so I'm always like, I gotta like only say what's necessary. But I'm like, I don't even know what to say. But I might have to delete my Stray Kids 2-hour recordings from the movie theater. And oh my god, there's also that Hyping movie, and I saw it right there, and I kind of wanted to watch it, but I don't have no money, so I was like, oh, I can't. Never did. And now, like 2 days ago, or technically, day before yesterday, where Hey Song was finally like not part of the band anymore and part of Hyping anymore, and I was like. And I'm like, okay, and I saw comments, and so I signed a petition. Sign that petition, because, like, how is that fair? Like, corrupt systems, like, why the heck are they still working? Like, it's not fair. Why can't we just have, like, peace and everyone have their own happiness? Wishful thinking. Oh my gosh. Like, I just want peace in this world, and I'm just like, life is hard. I'm like, what is happening with the government? Government, don't. Anyways, please. Yeah, the world right now is also shit, and that's scaring me too. I'm also scared that my nose will fall in my water. And you cover it somehow. And whatever. Let's just try not to risk anything. So, yeah, the world's shit. It makes me lose faith in the world sometimes. But I'm just like I want to live a happy life, and while the life is shit, still trying to live a happy life. But dang, it's like really ruining like shit. And what is it? By the way, I live in California, and I saw like a post, I think, well, from one of my friends, and she said that they were gonna bomb California. I live in California. I was like, oh no, hopefully it doesn't happen, because I'm like, oh shit, no. Oh my god. And earlier, you know, since my mom says like I'm not doing anything with my life, she was like, I'm gonna send this clothes and you to Mexico. I'm gonna leave you in Mexico and see what you do. I was like, don't leave me in Mexico. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't even. But low-key, California. Well, not California. I like California. I like where we live in Salinas. I grew up in Salinas, and honestly, I like the calm, somewhat country looking side, because I'm not a city person. I live in a ranch because of my mom, but I don't really mind because I'm not much of a city person, nor do I go out. And okay, I have to find these nails later. So I don't even go out, and that's also a problem because I need to socialize. And honestly, as human beings, we need to socialize, and I low-key crave it now because like I realize how fun it can be now. I'm an ambivert. I used to be an introvert, but now I'm an ambivert. Am I saying that right? I don't really know. I'll search it up later and then put it in the screen. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, the world's shit. I'm getting lost. I'm depressed. What am I gonna do? I'm just like, I gotta be positive and just live my life, you know? Sometimes I really be seeing like Asian countries on YouTube, and I love World of Extra. I love Stan. Oh my god, I love him so much. But I'm also seeing, I forgot her real name because she only says it once in a while, and I've been watching her old videos. But I did have it on the thumbnail for my other Excel. I'm sorry, I don't know. I forgot. And seeing her videos in China makes me really want to move to an Asian country, because like in America, everything's so expensive, you can't do shit. And if you do want to do shit, you have to go hours from here to do something. And it's like, and gas is expensive. And when you don't have money, you have to worry even more about things. So yeah. So look, I wish if I ever made money and to get a job, maybe like go to an Asian country again. Because I've been to Japan. I went to Japan because manifestation. I'm scared because I look begged my mom, my mom number 2, and he was like, okay, I'll send you, but you have to promise me that you're gonna try hard at school. And I was like, I'm gonna try hard, but in my head I was looking at Loki. I don't know about school, but I'm gonna try hard at being happy. I'm sorry, mom number 2, name not mentioned on purpose. But yeah, so then I went to Japan, and honestly I was so depressed. Look, I was so sleep deprived. I was not sleeping. I was sleeping like 3 hours a day. And then, you know, in Japan you have to walk like all the time. We have to walk like all the time, and I'm sleep deprived, and Loki's supposed to feel like passing out. One time I got diarrhea, Loki, and we were supposed to leave to catch a train. I was so scared that we were gonna miss that train, Loki, but I could not stop diarrheaing, and I was like, ooh. And then one of the girls I met on the trip, like, she was with me, so I was like, girl, I have diarrhea. And she was like, oh my god, really? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, we're. And then the teacher came in, and she was mad. She was like, hurry up, girls. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, I can't stop shitting, you know. And I was like, oh shit, I'm so screwed. And there was that one temple, I forgot what it's called, near Shinjuku. All I remember is near Shinjuku. But yeah, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, how am I gonna go deal with this? But yeah, Loki, I can say more about the trip, but maybe like some later time, because I'm cutting my nails and doing this, and I'm not good at yapping while I'm doing stuff. So yeah. I cut this one wrong. I'll be like, I don't know if focus. Whatever. So yeah, I'm wondering what to do in my life. So for now, I think I want to focus like on my hobbies. And even though I'm depressed, I do have hobbies I like. I really like fashion. I do like sewing, and I like to dance and make videos. I'll be asking. So I kind of did that, and I kind of just want to do whatever since I have the time. The days are passing by so quickly and just passing me by. At this point, I'm gonna turn 20. This is the 3rd month of the new year. Turn 19. Even though technically I've been alive for 19 years, and I'll turn just 19 right now. I know that, okay? I know that. But yeah, I was 18 when I was in high school because my birthday is January 5th, and so during school I turned 18, and then I had a few months left of, like 6 months left. I had a few months left of school, like 4 or 5 left, or 6, I don't know. But yeah, and so, you know, at school when they tell you like I don't know, when they tell you, oh my god, don't touch me, like pedo or something, like some people like to mess around with you, and some people like to mess around with you, and I'm just like, girl, don't give the wrong impression. You want me to go to jail? But yeah. But some of them the next month or 2 months later, they would be 18 too. So like some didn't really say that many things, or maybe they did, but only like once. But yeah, honestly, my time during high school, like I was so depressed and so sleep deprived, like 24/7 of 360 days a year. So I was gone, and I was like mostly silent, and I was just trying to pass my classes. And honestly, I never really actually studied. I think I studied like once in a while, like when we had like an exam or something, but actually didn't. And there was times where I almost failed English, like maybe once a year. I was kidding. Not every year, but like there's points where I was gonna fail English, like English and like some other subjects. Not other subjects. Ethnic studies, I think, and like English is the ones I was struggling at. Sometimes history, because I was like, reading makes me want to fall asleep, and it was already hard. It's hard enough while you're sleep deprived, and so like being in class, you're like, you know, and like I was like, god, I can't survive through this. And honestly, I was like angry all the time because I'm sleep deprived. I was having pains, and honestly, studying was not it for me. So I was like, oh, my whole life, I'm like, I'm never going to college. But then I was like, well, maybe I should try it. And so I went for 1 semester, and I chose a hard subject because there's nothing available that much, which was EMT. And then I found out things. I learned like a few things while I took it for 3 weeks, and I was like, I can get sued. I'm like, probably shouldn't pursue this anymore. I don't want to get sued. And honestly, it was a hard journey. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to learn how to drive, and I'm gonna have to go do ride-alongs. Fuck, I forgot. And I didn't have my shit ready, so I was like, look, it's a sign. And my tia was gonna sadly pass away soon, so I was like, you know what, mom wants me to go with her, so let me just like quit school here and I'll go back, because if she wasn't doing what I need tissues. I toilet paper. Having toilet paper is so convenient. Like I use it for everything, and like everything. I'm scared. But I did this hand, but now it kind of stings. Like I can eat this. So yeah, and I was like, oh, I can go do this. Honestly, I was like, I'd rather choose happiness and like pay my second mom back, because like obviously they're disappointed in me. And so now looking to get a job, I have to pay back, how much was it, like $6,000 back. The trip was $6,000, and I was like, I really want to go. There's a lot of kids who are like, well, a lot of my friends, like my school, you know, we're like mostly Latinos, and there's like some Filipinos, and like very little bit of some other ethnicities, but mostly Latinos. So a lot of our families don't have money because we're low income. So like sometimes it feels just like a dream that you want to go to like Asia or like travel. And like even when you grow up, like a lot of us don't go to college or have high paying jobs, so it's kind of hard, because you kind of have to stay and work and help provide for your family. And so I was lucky, and I'm lucky that mom number two had a blue collar job, construction, and made kind of money, helped me pay for it. And like I'm grateful because I got to experience and have my host family. I mostly wanted to go during high school, because if I went to adult, I wouldn't be able to go like with a host family or like have the school experience. I want to have the Japanese school experience, okay? And so yes, and I got host family, and they're really nice, and I love them so much. They were kind. And girl, sometimes 2 times I think my host sister called me from over there to here, and like I suck. Like my Japanese is not good. My Japanese is not this low-key baby, more like a baby's understanding. So she was telling me things, and I could barely understand, and like I didn't know what the heck to say to her, because I had like, what am I gonna say to her? She's not gonna really understand what I'm saying, and I don't really understand what I'm saying. I hate language barriers. I wish I knew more languages, but I really want to talk to her, because like I miss her and her family, and I'm not able to communicate with her. So I'm just like, I don't know what to say, and I'm already like, I get so nervous I want to talk to her, because I'm like, I want to tell her something, but I can't. I'm like, it's already hard enough like talking to someone low-key. But yeah, she called me like days ago, like last 1 week ago, and I was changing. She was with her friend because she just graduated, and I was like on my towel, and I was like, oh sorry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was in the shower. And then she called me there, and I was like, I'm throwing my towel, and she was with her friends. It was like 5 a.m. over there, I think, and she was going to the ocean, and I was like, at this time, she was with her friends, and I said hi to them, and I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, me, and I was like, ¿qué te digo? No sé qué decirte, de verdad. Like, I don't know what to say. No sé qué decir. And so it ended awkwardly, and I was like so embarrassed. I was like, if only I knew more Japanese. I said I would study, but girl, it's hard to study when you have depression. And honestly, it's really hard for me to read and focus. How? But yeah, since it's hard for me to read and focus, I kind of like physical things, or like things you can do, like, and I'll mimic you, you know. That's why I like blue collar jobs, and I wanted to go to auto, but then it was full, and I didn't want to lose the Salinas Valley promise. Like, it's you 2 free years of college, community college, and I was like, oh my god, if I want to try high school, I have to do it now. I mean, if I want to try college, I have to do it now. And then I was like, oh shit. But then it was full, and I had to go to EMT. I was like so depressed because I didn't get it, and I was like, I know everyone's gonna be upset at me. What time to get my mom's and my second mom, who is not it's actually a guy. I call him mom because I don't like any parent figures. I don't like dad figures, so I call him mom number 2. So yeah, and I was like, ooh. I was like, oh shit, I already failed. I'm trying hard, guys. It's like the words, you better try at school, and me now. I was like, oh shit. Later during the time I was panicking, so I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I was like, ooh. And not me panicking while my crutch was literally somewhat in front of me. And I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And I was like, well, let's leave it up to God. I was like so depressed. I was having anxiety, severe anxiety for like those days, and I was like, oh shit, no. And I'm like, if it's not now, then it's never, low-key. And now I'm here. I think my clothes stopped, so I'm gonna go check on that and come back. So see you once I come back. Oh, but I did finish cutting my nails. I also need to cut my toenails, but like, low-key, maybe should I do it right now, or should when I shower? I don't know. Maybe right now. I'm not gonna show my dogs though. Okay, so I went to go check my clothes. It wasn't ready yet, but I did eat the rest of my half a taco con frijol y queso y aguacate. And so, low-key, you know that feeling when your nails are cut already and it feels kind of weird, but you'll feel relieved because you know once you do your skincare and like they put crema on your face, like it's easier. Like you don't have to be like this. You can be like, so yay. Anyways, what was I gonna say? What am I gonna say now? I don't know what to say. Okay, should I do my toes? Capybara? Capybara? Yeah, I have capybara socks on. I got them in Mexico. I saw capybara in Mexico too in the zoo. And I went with my stepsister's family. No, I went to Japan for like 2 weeks, and then came back for 9 days, and then I went to Mexico. And then I stayed there for 3 weeks with my younger sister's family. And then I got these capybara socks. I really like cute stuff and coloring stuff. As you can see, I've colored my yellow blankets, my orange blankets. I really like color because like I'm so depressed, and color brings me to life. It makes me feel like less depressed. So like a lot of my I like wearing colorful clothes so I don't feel depressed, you know. Color the sadness, color the blackness I feel. Except when I see this gray blanket right here under this, it makes me feel depressed. But that's how it is. Underneath the color, that's how I am. But yeah, some clothes pieces statements are colored. So I love color. And honestly, I love fashion. And honestly, if I make money, I want to buy clothes, colorful clothes. Those are fashionable clothes, whatever I think is good. I also like hangyeon. Literally in Japan, since I had my, we could have hangyeon. I said I like hangyeon, and I don't know if I had these with me. No, I didn't. I forgot. Somehow my family knows I like hangyeon. Oh yeah, because I bought the hangyeon, this hangyeon bag here, and it came with like a clothes set and I forgot what else, but it came with like clothes inside and that, and it looked a little hangyeon like 40-year anniversary or something. And then they're like, oh, you must really like hangyeon. So my goodbye gift, they got me like mostly pure hangyeon stuff, but they also got me like some other anime things, like a Haikyuu stickers, and unravel like Tokyo. That's weird, huh? And a Tokyo Go little folder, and I have it like there, and I have my other stuff there. Oh, and they got me a hangyeon blanket, and it's right there. It's like hangyeon's face. Like I like it, but now since I have a lot of stuff, I don't need anymore. Look at my little clippies. So yeah, so now I'm just like not really collecting anything that I like, because I like things, but like I want to consume things wisely, you know, because you have to be, because I used to have hoarding problems. Well, not things, like not hoarding problems, but like attachment issues to my things, because those are the things like that were mine. And my sisters also have this, and they haven't fixed it yet, but I fixed it a long time ago. But I still have other problems, girl. I literally have eating disorder, depression, insomnia. Now I have gallstones. I have to get surgery for that, gallbladder removal, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff, Loki's like. But yeah, including you need to get a job, because society's gonna judge me, the hell. But I don't really want to care about society. Mom tells like everyone she knows, like, my daughters don't work. Some do. It's me who doesn't. He's like, she doesn't work, she doesn't do anything with her life, she's just there depressed in her room doing nothing. I'm like, at least I'm not bothering anyone. I try to help you fold your clothes, I try to wash the dishes for you and put them away. Sometimes I try to wash the shower, but I low-key do that when I'm gonna take a bath, because I really start taking a bath because it's my dream. And I literally bought a gallon of like bubbles, like the kid bubbles, because I saw warmer and I was like, I look, I want to take a bath, because I always liked doing that when I was a kid. Like I always wanted to do that with like a little bubbles, and I finally made that happen like weeks ago. I took one bath and I was like, yay. And then like 2 weeks later I took another bath, and it's been a few weeks and I need to take another bath because Mom said you have to use those bubbles up. I'm like, but I don't want to waste water, you know, so I kind of want to wait in between few weeks, and I try to stay there for like at least 2 hours, but I only last 1 hour because I cannot stay in hot water for too long. I try to get like kind of like warmish, because you know I want my body to feel like relaxed. But yeah, so now I also have bubbles, and they kind of smell bad, but then when you not like smell bad, it's like berry smell, but it's like it's just a thing. When you put it in the water, it doesn't smell like anything, and it's just your bubbles there. And I was like, yay, living that dream life. And so yeah, what was I gonna say after this? There was something, but yeah, that's what my mom says about me. She doesn't say good things about me. I still love her because she's my mom, but sometimes she can be really mean, and sometimes she can be toxic, but it's okay. One day I'll free myself. But I do love my mom, and all through, she's a good mom for providing for us. Great mom, I mean, for providing for us. And sometimes she's nice. I love her when she's nice. When she's mean, I'm just like, don't even talk to me. Don't even look at me. I'm just gonna hide in my room. You make me more depressed. But anyways, I love you, Mom. Te amo mucho, mami. So yes, look, I don't want to do anything else really. But luckily the camera makes me do things that I don't want to do. So that's another thing. That's good. So now I should cut my toes. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, my feet. I made an OnlyFans once I quit school, like for my feet. Like there's no way I'm doing anything else besides my feet. But at the same time, I haven't posted anything. If you want to check that out, it's GG Pody. I have 4 followers and they're like other companies or something. I don't know. It's just random people. It's just 4. But it's like the account's free, obviously. But like, unless you pay me like $200 and tell me I'll pay you $200 and give me feet pics, I'll be like, gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Plus, my feet pics are pretty average looking. Or they're like more than average looking. They're kind of cute. That's why I was gonna do it. But I didn't want to put pictures of myself. But I kind of did put a picture of my face, profile picture. And I put my shoes, but I just kind of wanted pictures, and I haven't taken it off. Actually, I did. I took off my profile picture because I didn't want my face, or did I? I don't know if I did. But yeah, and I would delete it, but at the same time, it's like, I'll just leave it there. It's kind of funny thinking about it. But yeah, it's for my feet. And so now it's time to cut my nails. Now I don't really know what to talk about unless I talk about my life. Low-key, there's things I don't remember and I should say. So I rewatched this video and remember how my life, and remember some things that I want to remember, because like I'm having trouble remembering things, and so maybe I should say it and I'll rewatch the video. Future me, like 10 years later, will watch this video and be like, oh, that did happen, huh? So maybe I should just say stuff. TMI. Okay, I need to create a new Instagram account for this, for like YouTube, whatever, because like I don't want my personal account. Like if people from school find out, I'll be so embarrassed. Like I told my best friend, but like I don't even want her to watch my videos because like that's embarrassing. And look at my hair. Sometimes if I my hair, I didn't wash it yesterday because I don't want to like have it. But I didn't want to do my hair today because I'm like, I didn't know. Well, dang, because it got late last night and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I was like, so yeah, so I might as well do my hair now. Honestly, I dye my hair, like I said, I like bright colors, and when I have like my dark hair and things, I kind of like don't feel like me, or I don't feel like comfortable, so I kind of like the lighter color. And a lot of people keep thinking it's my natural hair color, and they're like, is that your natural hair color? And I'm like, no, that's my natural, this is my natural hair color. Dude, I haven't even cut this. Like this grows, it looks like a bush, and I need to cut it. And I think when I dye my hair, I think I'm gonna color my eyebrows because my eyebrows be too dark too. So yeah. And like since I'm trying to like level up or change my life and start doing more of my hobbies, I kind of want to like start actually like doing my hair, because I have like, I suck at braiding, but low-key, and I do suck at doing my hair. I don't know why it's so hard. Like my hair gets tangled so easy, and my hair low-key looks like crap. Like when I sleep and I wake up, my hair's like all like freaking, let me put a picture, looks like this part, this. So I'm like, and I'm usually home, but then I do go to the gym looking busted. And low-key, I see my name twin over there, and she's, well, Gabby, because I just say name twin, and then like I was like, oh, not me looking busted, she's looking so cute and everything. Oh, she's so cute. Anyways, she's very cute and nice. Have you ever seen this, Gabby? I love you too. I didn't tell you at the party, but I love you too. Mwah. Okay, continuing. What was I saying? But yeah, so I want to try doing my hair, like getting ready every day. You know, I don't go out. I wanna, yeah. So I want to do my hair and try getting ready at least every day. You know, and not like being like loungewear. But to be honest, I don't even have that much clothes, and I want to get rid of clothes, but I don't even have that much clothes to begin with, so I shouldn't get rid of clothes, you know. And like sometimes mom feels pity for me because I wear my clothes like for like years, and like I still have clothes that I own for years, and I don't get rid of it if it's like I'm able to wear it because I don't have clothes again. So I need a job, so I don't really ask anything from my mom, you know. Like I'm not a user, so everything I own here, everything I own is low-key gifted to me. When I was younger, sometimes asked for some, like, oh, I need this, so like maybe some pants. Mom would buy me pants sometimes. I never really asked for clothes growing up because I was bigger. So since I was bigger, I didn't really have, there's not like anything that really looked good on me, or like I wanted to buy, because look, there's nothing that fits. So I never really asked for that. And it was really my senior year when I got the gastric sleeve surgery, and then I started losing weight towards the end, and I was already 18, so mom didn't have to take care of me anymore. So since I never really asked for anything when I was younger, and I'm already older, I can't ask anything, you know. But sometimes I'm like, she'll feel pity for me. I'm like, and she's like, okay, te lo compras. No, so she'll be like, oh, you want anything? I'm like, usually that's when we go shopping for fish. Like, you want anything? I'm like, not really, but if I do want something, I'm like, yeah, I'll get this mango juice. But we should even go shopping, and I have to go shopping with her, and we usually never go shopping. And a few days ago, we finally kind of went, and I didn't buy anything, and I didn't find anything I liked. My sister did. It was at the Macy's discount section, but yeah, nothing was really cute. So I was like, and okay, since I'm gaining weight, nothing really fits me that much anymore again. So I'm just like, wearing my jeans is kind of suffocates a little tight. So I'm just like, goddamn. So yeah. So I need to get a job so I can afford to buy clothes and afford to survive. So it's hard. It's a hard life for us. It's a hard life for us. But yeah. Someone hire me. Even though I'm depressed and everything, I still do things good. You know, I can still manage. If it's in society, I can function enough to survive. Okay, so look, I'm a good worker. I want to say I'm not a good worker, but I am. Now I think my clothes actually stopped. So let me go do that. Okay guys, I'm back, and I almost died because I was carrying my laundry, and since we have cords right here, since we don't have electricity in our rooms, I almost died because I almost tripped. I tripped my sister's cord, and I was like, oh shit. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna fall right now. I'm not gonna fall. I refuse to fall. And so yeah, and so I didn't fall, but my chin touched my dirty clothes. Like, yeah, I just need one more load of clothes and I'm done, because I just had 3 loads, and then I have to wash my bed sheets. But yes, yeah, living in a ranch, I have a lot of problems. But anyways, yes. What was I gonna say? I don't really say to you guys. Anyway, something to say. Anyways, no, I saw protein. I haven't drank my bare minimum protein shake of the day. I need to put more water because I need to stay hydrated, like they told me to. But yeah, because I got gallstones and they told me I had surgery, you know, and like my tia always tells me like, girl, you don't have a partner if you're like that. I'm just like, don't even say that to me. But I was thinking like, should I get a partner? But I'm on the right mindset. Well, honestly, I'm not a toxic person, I would say. I said, even though I'm depressed, the only thing is that I don't have a job and know how to drive, okay? Besides that, I feel like I'm a good human being, and that if I get a partner, I would treat them well. By the way, I'm pansexual. You see those flags over there? Gay, queer, LGBTQ plus flag, and then pansexual flag. But yeah. So yeah, so I'm just like, well, okay, if I got a partner, I'd be like, I was like thinking, like when I had my consults, I'm like, if I got a partner, but then I would have to tell them they might not want to be with me because I'm like, I have to go get surgery real quick. Not real quick. I don't know when I'm gonna get my surgery. Might not get the surgery because Medicaid. Right now we submitted the medical late, so I'm pretty sure we still have medical care. But yeah, I hope that covers my surgery because I'm like, girl, I'm broke. Like, how am I gonna pay for my surgery? And it worries me. I have severe overthinking and anxiety problems. I'm just like, and yeah. And as my mom says, puras payas. So yeah, you know, I don't have any dating history. Some people tell me like, you haven't dated, but like you look at me now and then you look at me how it was before. I guess you would say, oh, I understand, because since I was a little bigger by then, if you saw my picture, gastric sleeve surgery thumbnail, where I just talk about any random shit right there. I don't even know what I was talking about there. But yeah, I'm gonna pull a picture of how I looked before, like this. And so I was like, before, since I was like really depressed and everything, I did, oh, I don't want to say this, but like, what if someone sees this? But yeah, during freshman year, well, there's like cute people or whatnot. Girls always be looking cute, whatever. But I'm so, I don't like seeing this. I don't like speaking about this, but since I probably won't, maybe I might not remember in the future, so I should say this now. 4 years, was my whole high school, since the first day of high school, I didn't even talk to him this way. I fell in love at first sight. You know, at first I didn't know how that even sounds. Like, bro, that can't be real. No way. Like, I'm sure you just like someone. But then when it happened to me in the first day of school, my first period, not like period, but like first class, I was like, I saw someone and then it suddenly hit me, and I was like, yeah. So then 4 years of my whole life, 4 years of high school, unrequired love, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. Actually, that's not the only thing I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna say last is that I did confess, because if you don't confess, it kind of, I'm the type of person who will have regrets if I don't tell you something or if I don't do something. So it's like, I have to do this for myself. So I confessed once, and then I confessed again, and I got rejected. Anyways, but I did not cry because I already suffered for those years. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry. And plus I have problems crying. It's not easy for me to cry, so I don't cry. And so yeah, I got rejected, and he sat right in front of me during graduation. So I was like, oh shit. But I was like, you gotta be a big girl, and I don't want regrets in my life. So if you want to confess to someone, I recommend confess. Even though you're rejected, you grow as a person, and at least you know it didn't work out. You know, like you won't have any regrets. So I dare you confess. So if you have someone you like really really like, and you want to confess, I recommend confessing, because then you can let go. You know, how I let go. Sometimes it comes to me, and I did let go. I thought I let go a few months ago, but to be honest, I think about it sometimes, and I find out I didn't let go, but I was trying to let go. So okay. Anyways, yes, whatever I just said. But other things, like during high school, I was asked out, or like I was asked out once, like during Snapchat. Like this guy from elementary, his friend wanted my phone number, and it was like the type of guy who just wants to get a girlfriend. And I was like, so my friend, he asked me for my Snapchat, and so I'm like, I don't really care. I gave him my Snapchat. Then he gave it to him, and then he texted me. I was like, who are you? And then I forgot what he said. I don't freaking know. But I was like, I think they said me like, oh, do you want to go? Do you want to go out somewhere? And I was like, who are you? I don't even know you. Why would I go out with you? Oh shit! I just said the thing. And then the guy I knew from elementary, he was like, he told me, he's like, I can't believe you did that to him. Whoa, Gabby. I'm like, bitch, I don't even know. Why are you trying to set me up? You're a bad friend for trying. You're a bad person for trying to set me up with someone I don't even know. And so I was like, girl, you thought. I don't really like those people who like just wants a girlfriend for a reason. Like, work on yourself, on your mental state, on yourself. Just work on yourself. But yeah, you don't need a girlfriend or boyfriend, guys. Like, just work on yourself. But if you do, congratulations, you have one and you have a happy life right now. But just like make sure you know yourself before you go into anything, you know. And don't date any strangers or anyone older than you who's 20 and you're 17, or you're still minor 15. Okay, because I have some friends who dated adult guys, and I was like, girl, are you sure you know what you're doing? And then like she's like, yeah. I'm just like, red flags, girl, red flags. I try to tell her, and I'm like, I hope she's okay. I hope they're okay, you know. But yeah. And then like another time I was like, there's 2 times like elementary in here where someone said, actually no, the first time I did it, technically I kind of overheard and I didn't really know. But the one was also in high school where someone said he likes you, and I was like, and I'm like, are you messing with me? Or you know, like when people mess around with you, so like, are you messing? Well, I was thinking, and I just kind of walked away to my friend because he was right there, and I'm like, then why doesn't he tell me? You know. Plus, I don't even like him, so I'm like, but I thought he was messing around with me when he told me his friend liked me, and I was like, I'm just like, things are not adding up, so I was confused, and I was like, and yeah. I think that was like the last time. No one has ever mentioned liking me after that, and like after that, and I just like, I'm not really interested in relationships, but what's it called, except when, you know, I just said that love at first sight thing, you know. And that was the only thing, because before I was thinking, oh, I have to work on myself, you know, I have to take care of myself, work on myself, put me first, you know. So that's what I was thinking until I met that person. And yeah, but then so those things happened, and confess. And since I graduated, when I went to Japan, like me and this girl from Seattle who was also in the trip, we like split around kind of. So we were going shopping, and there's like this guy, and there was this guy who was like selling like American merch, like I forgot, Supreme or something. I forgot, like those popular trending ones at the time, like sweaters and clothing like that. And so he was like trying to get us away, and he was like, oh, come over here. And I was like, I don't want to go there. But he was like, he took our trash, you know, and in Japan there's no trash cans, so we were like, do you have a trash? But we didn't say anything. But he took our trash. He's like, let me help you with that. He's like, come to the store. And I'm like, in my head thinking, no. And then I look at the girl. I think she was 17, or I think she was 16. I think she was 16 and I'm 18. So I was like, I guess I have to control the situation. So we went, because he took our trash. I'm like, I feel bad. So we went in, and so she went. So he's like, come on, take a look. And she went in, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't like this clothes. Like, and he was like, oh, for your boyfriends. And I'm like, I don't have a boyfriend. He's like, really? You're lying. And I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. And he's like, why? So I said that no one has ever liked me like that. And he was like, you're lying. Well, he's like, no way, you're so beautiful. I'm like, excuse me. I was kidding. I was like, and then the girl, she was like, really? And I was like, because she had a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. So I was like, But obviously the things were expensive, so we're like, no thank you. And we're like, we have to get back to our, we did have to go back to our group. So I was like, we have to go back. I'm like trying to check the trash bag, but I didn't want to. But he's like, no, I'll take care of it. And I was like, thank you. And then we were going, and Loki, there was a store we wanted to check out. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy anything, but I still wanted to look around. So I was like, but he was like, his store was like a little bit over there, and I think he saw us going to the store, but I just wanted to look around. And my friend, she wanted to look around too. She's like, should I buy this? I'm like, I don't know, but if he just buy anything, he's gonna know, because we also said we didn't have any money. So yeah, but then we didn't buy anything. We didn't want to go that way, but we had to go that way to go, because if we went up, I don't know where we would have gone. So I was like, let's go to the path over here. And so we get out safely. But yeah, that was the story. And I was like, I know I'm beautiful, okay? No one snatched me yet. Oh, this is so funny. Like, I'm just talking to myself right now. Multiplicatively to the camera. So yeah, and I was like, and there's another. And then when I went to Mexico, we ended up going to the club. Like, we went to the club twice in Mexico when I was there with my sister and one of her friends from over there. And so the first time we went to the club, like, there was this lesbian girl with her lesbian friend, and then and then my sister and her friend were dancing, and I was just like nervous, and I'm like there's like, it's like, it was very cramped. It was like a small one, and so near the tables there was people, and I was like looking around, like kind of just like drinking my michelada. So my sister was like, oh, come on, dance with us. And I was like, I ain't going, girl, I ain't going, there's no way, I'm too embarrassed. And so then the lesbian girl and the other one, they were dancing, and then the friend of hers, he's dancing on me, giving me a little dance. He's giving me a little dance, you know. And it was like the song, Mami, soy tu vaquero, Mami, soy tu vaquero, And I was like, that's funny. That's funny. My sisters have clips. I don't really have clips because my phone doesn't have storage. Maybe if I have something, I'll show it here, but I don't know. If I do, I'll show it here. Okay, so that happened, and then the second day we were there, we were like, the three of us were matching like twins. I was wearing like this blue. I did wear the blue shirt when I was in like one of my videos. I was wearing the blue shirt. I don't know if you see that, you know the shirt. This blue shirt. My sister was wearing black, and the other girls. Well, my sister was, I think, was wearing white, and then the other girl was wearing the black one. And so we went over there, and like there was a guy giving shots, and I got some. Obviously, it was kind of watered down, and it kind of just like Powerade. Cause first my sister's friend went, well, our friend, she's like first she went, and she was like, oh, it's like a Powerade, come on, get her there or something. And I was like, oh, it tastes like that, and it's fine, I'll do it too. And my sister also has a footage of me doing that too. And then look at when we're gonna leave, someone stops me. So we're walking. My sister was over there. I was like, girl, you're going too fast. And then the other girl was over here with this one guy, because he was gonna try to dance to my sister, but my sister didn't notice, and she went, and the girl was just like, yeah. And I was like, and then the guy stopped me, and then he asked me, he was like, oye, ¿tienes novio? And I was like, no tengo. And then he's like, mi amigo, he was like, my friend's interested. And I look over here, but it's like all dark, and I didn't see anything. I just saw someone drinking. But I was like, even I say, like, obviously I said no. I didn't even look at his face, but like, they're probably older than me. And I was like, no gracias. I was like, no thank you. And then obviously in Spanish, and so I felt bad because I just said no, and I did look at him, but I looked at his direction, and I didn't even see his face. But I was like, no. I think it's a little bit, but I didn't, obviously it's not gonna work out. I live in California, a long distance relationship, nor do I want a relationship. No. So yeah, and then our friend, she saw that, and then she's like, and then we went out, and we were like, and I was like, oh my, and then she was like, oh my god, he's yeah, Gabby got asked out. And then they're like, why didn't you say yes? She was like, yes, like, get manners or whatever. I was like, girl, I'm not gonna say yes. How are you giving my phone number? And if I know my phone number, they're not from they're not from America. So I was like, eh. I was like, obviously I'm not gonna lead someone on. Like, I think that's like more messed up, you know. But I did feel a little bit bad about that. I'm sorry to you. I'm never gonna see this because you don't know me, unless you do come across the video, but I'm sure you never. So yeah, those were the only times I have interactions. And so maybe like once I get a job or something, maybe I'll go like on Bumble or something and like go there. I don't know. My tia's like, it doesn't matter, you should just find someone, they're supposed to pay for everything. But I'm like, that's old-fashioned thinking. And I think like, not go like 50-50, but like I feel like both partners like take turns sometimes, you know, and like we care for each other. But like also that I can't like just take, you know, like I don't want to take, I also want to give because I feel guilty, and I don't want to feel guilty. The heck. But yeah, oh my god, I was speaking for so long and I didn't even do my hair or my nails. I did my nails, but I haven't done my eyebrows or anything else. So we're gonna speed that up. We're gonna do that run right now. We're gonna show me. Let's go do that eventually when I do it.